So, welcome to a new week and a new format. What do you think? Black background makes me look cute, right? Or something makes me strong. And we have our chart, our word chart, and so I think it looks good. It's going to work. So, enjoy the video today. Today we're going to do another meaningful sentence. So let's talk about that for a few minutes first, just to make sure that you all at home or in the studio, that you all understand the sentence. Okay. No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future. So, do one of you want to translate that into Japanese? Or it's not a hard, is there anything you don't understand? No amount of regret, kokai, ikura shite mo, I don't know, the past, you can't change the past. 将来の方はいくらでも、心配すると。Sorry, my Japanese is not good today. Yesterday, my Japanese was better. I think tomorrow it's going to be really good. But today is a little bit of a miss. All right, so somebody explain this sentence, please.
後悔は過去を変えないし、心配は未来を変えない。
未来を変えない。そうでしょうね。It's true. 本当だね。この文章. It's actually very important, really, because human beings, we spend a lot of time in regret. Oh, if that didn't happen, oh, why did that happen? Or, oh, what? Can't change it. Can't change it. And what's going to happen? What's going to happen next year? No, I don't know. We can't change that either. So we can keep our power in the moment, right? That's the essence. Where is your power in now, Ima? That's the only time you can.
Translated, translated by the DeepL in that case, どんなに後悔しても過去は変えられないし、どんなに心配しても未来は変えられない。
はい、その通り. Exactly. It's good. It's a good sentence.
Yeah, good, yeah, good sentence. Translated, AI make a very good sentence.
Yeah. That's good. All right. So here we have the whole marking. And with this new screen, I don't until I watch the video, I don't actually know exactly what it's going to look like. But もうよく見えるでしょ? ちゃんと. Then you have no problem with that. And then I'm bigger than usual. 前と大きいでしょ? Right. So that's so important because then showing technique and stuff. Have bigger Josh. All right. So what's the rhythm to start out, right? We have the rhythm frame. And look, there are 4 phrases here, right? So do this with me and tap. No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future. You hear how there's 4 phrases in there? Try it after me. No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future. Also, Yukiko-san. もう一回, everybody. No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future. Okay, so you can really hear how da 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 da. You can really hear that melody there, and you can hear how important thing when I say no amount of regret. It's not no amount of regret, even if I keep but no amount of regret. There's this like momentum, if you know that word. It's going. No amount of regret can change it. So da 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 ba da ba da. You can feel the forward movement of the next one. No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future. Because the first could be one phrase. I mean, it's one other and then one other, but within each are the smaller ones, and if that makes sense. So let's do one more time. No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future. Okay, so let's talk about here. We're not working on a specific technique, but we'll talk about everything. So no amount. No is stressed syllable. Amount starts with an unstressed syllable, so we have to connect them. We use the W technique. Noah. No amount. No amount. So you go in and out of it quickly. You could go on. Don't stay too long. It's Noah. Noah. You go in and out. No amount. Okay, now amount, we have O, ow, right? So we had first O, now we have ow, two of the nijuboin diphthongs. No amount of, blue line, connect, don't break before the vowel. No amount of, no amount of, no amount of. You flow through it. No amount of regret. No amount of regret, right? I didn't break my voice anywhere. No amount of regret. There we have a T stop. And that's the end of the phrase. No amount of regret can change the past. Can is small, so it's can change. Change ends with j, which is voice, so the vowel is longer. Make sure you really make the A, that shape there. That's pushing the tongue up. A. Change. Change. Change the past. Then we have the little the, schwa, and past. Open up to number 5. Yeah. Past. Past. Top lip is straight. Past. There's energy there. Past. No amount of regret can change the past. No amount of regret can change the past. Regret can up, right? It falls into the next phrase. It doesn't have any feeling of stopping. So you know it's going to continue. No amount of regret. We know it continues. It continues. It continues. No amount of regret can change the past. Now here we have a bigger phrase break there. Like the subject is changing, the meaning is changing. But the and again, and no amount, you can form more of if you want, and no amount, because you have space. I've mentioned that before. And no, and no. If it's between words, me and you, up and down, big and small, it's It's definitely going to be schwa. Here it's the beginning of a phrase, so you have time to shape your mouth before you speak. The actual length of the word is still very short and no amount. But what takes time is making the shape. So when it is between two bigger ones, you don't have time. So it keeps the schwa, you and me, big and small, up and down. But here, no amount of regret can change the past, and no amount. So I had time to open my mouth and prepare for the vowel. And no, and you don't have to make it that big, but and no amount, we have another O with the schwa, no amount again, right? Got to connect it, go through the W, no amount. Here, amount of, again, no amount of worry, no amount of worry can change, A again, can change the future. Future is F, there's the Y, right? If there was no Y, it would be future. Future, it's the Y. You have that in Japanese, kya, kyu, kyo. That's K, ki with the Y, kyo, instead of kyo or, anyway. No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future. Can, make sure you get the hard N. Can, right? Can change. Can, na, 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 can, there with the tongue, touches up here. Can change the future. Change the, They're both voiced. J is voiced, the is voiced. Change the. So keep your voice flowing through it. Change the. No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future.
Question about
Question.
question
Yes.
about worry.
Okay.
You have number 3. Worry
Ooh, 3. Oh, 13.
or 13.
Yeah.
That's 10 or 3. That's a dictionary set.
10. What does the dictionary say? Because later I thought it could be 22 on the right-hand side, or it could be 15, right? 多分15の方が where it's stress, right? So it's all the same. Oh no, worry. I think, let me look in the dictionary. Because I think they use the ooh, they don't do that. What do they say? I didn't look up that word because
Not oo.
wait a minute. 出てこない. I had to do all the settings on my iPhone. なくなっちゃう. Shows for a sec. I can't get it. Uh-oh, I hope they don't make me pay again, or maybe I can't get it. It's
Or
just
it
white,
has 15
right?
or 15 or
Or
10,
10.
10 plus R.
Which one? 15 or どっち?
10.
10, right. Worry. But really, this one is the same. Worry. That's all it has? I thought it would had the ooh, like wood. Wood key is 13, right? Wood,
I don't
worry.
get oo on the dictionary.
Okay, they're so close. I don't know. They did all the resetting and I can't get dictionary. 出てこない. I get it. I think maybe I have to download it from the no, ダメ. どうしてか. まずい. Okay. Whatever you want. 好きなようにしてください. Worry. It's even if you try to do 15 or 13 or 10, it's going to sound the same. So let's say 15, right? Worry. 15万しよう. Worry, I make me laugh today. Okay, so good question. Any more questions about this? Anything? Any more questions? No more. Yes,
I
Lena.
have a question. So
Okay.
sometimes I learned the can, the pronunciation of can.
Of
Sometimes,
the pronunciation of what?
sorry, can,
CAN?
can.
Okay.
Sometimes I learned can, like include Y sound.
Oh, can? Can.
Yes.
That's Japanese. Can. That's
Oh,
not
yeah. Okay, that's
can.
Japanese. Okay.
I can do it. But
Yeah.
but sometimes you're going to see can number 5, right? If it's stressed, CAN, it'll
Mm-hmm.
be number 5,
Mm-hmm.
5番でしょ? But
Mm-hmm.
when it's unstressed, it's schwa, 17番.
Mm-hmm.
So if you say, can you do it? That would be 17. Can you do it? Yes, I can.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How about that? So yes, I can. Yes, I can. It's stress. Can you do it? Yes, I can. It's stress. So then it's yeah. Everybody try that. That's a good thing. And get the hard N. Remember kun. Na 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 na. Can you do it? Can you do it? Try that. Try that, Dana.
Can you do it?
More Y. Can you do it?
Can you do it?
Yeah, the y part, right? Can you do it?
Mm-hmm. Can you do it?
And careful not do it too small. Do it. You go
Do
through the
it.
ooh of 14, but then you open to the number 2. Do it.
Do it.
Better. Do it.
Do it.
That was much better. Can you do it?
Can you do it?
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
Can. Hard N.
Can.
And let us hear the N.
Can.
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 Can you do it?
Can you do it?
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
Can you do it?
Can you do it?
Can ya? You can even make it smaller. Can you? Can you?
Can Can you do it?
Can you do it?
Can you do it?
Do it? Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
Can you do it?
Can you do it?
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
You said a little bit do it, a too small e, not ichiban, niban to show it. Do it.
Do it.
So you need more space in the mouth. Do it. It would be e でし
Mhm.
ょ。まあ、日本語いしかないから。Do it.
Do it.
Yeah, it's okay. But you could drop the
Mhm.
tongue, make more space. Do it.
Do it.
That was better. Do it.
Do it.
That one was even better. Can you do it?
Oh, can you do it?
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
Can. That's good. You did it.
Can.
You did it. Okay. Very good. All right. So, any more questions? No. Okay. Then I'll give you a chance to try it. Too bad with our new format. So few people today, but it's fine. Yukiko-san, you can go first.
No amount of regret can change the past. No amount of worry can change the future.
Pretty good. No, you need a little more shape for the O. No
Oh.
amount.
No amount.
That was better. No amount of regret.
No amount of regret.
Nope, you went no amount. Noah, that's got to get that Noah.
Noah. No amount of regret.
No. Say this for me. Noah.
Noah.
Not Noah, that's too close. Noah. Oh, there's space inside your mouth. Noah.
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 No amount.
No amount.
No, you got smaller there. You went no amount. No amount. I need that space right inside your mouth. No, it's not really size outside, it's size inside. Noah. No amount.
No amount.
No amount.
No amount.
Good. Can you go faster? No amount.
No amount.
That was pretty good. No amount of regret.
No amount of regret.
No amount of regret
No amount of regret
can change the past.
can change the past.
No amount of regret can change the past.
No amount of regret can change the past.
Yeah, and not regret. You can regret. You can be more relaxed.
Regret.
Yeah, not read. You don't have to push up. It's number 2. Regret.
Regret.
Rhythm. Da-da. Regret.
Regret.
That was better. Regret.
Regret.
No amount of regret.
No amount of regret.
Pretty good. No amount of regret can change the past.
No amount of regret can change the past.
Good. Past. Yeah.
Past.
Can change the past.
Can change the past.
Good. And no amount of worry can change the future.
And no amount of worry can change the future.
That was pretty nice. And no amount of worry.
No amount of worry.
You're getting a little stuck. No amount of.
No amount of worry.
No amount of worry.
No amount of worry.
That was a bit better. No amount of worry. Are you getting the no amount NTV? No amount of no amount of worry. It's very fast. So
No amount of worry.
yeah, worry. More lips for W. Worry.
Worry.
Yes. That you had a little more lips. Worry. That was good. Very nice. No amount of worry can change the future.
No amount of worry can change the future.
Good, except you were too much stuck on the W. No, you sound fantastic. Really, really good. And my instructions, you get them. No amount of worry.
No amount of worry.
So Noah, here, listen to the difference. Noah, Noah,
Noah,
Noah.
Noah,
Yeah, Noah.
Noah.
No amount of worry.
No amount of worry.
Okay, whole thing.
No amount of regret can change the past. And no amount of worry can change the future.
Very good. Amount. Oh, got just a tiny got the amount.
Out.
Amount.
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 そう、早いから、そんなに広く、はできないから。But you can make the same, even if it's small, the same relative shape, amount.
Amount.
Mouth. Open it.
Mouth. Mouth.
Amount.
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 バッチリ. Okay, very good. All right. Masa-san. Now you're going to do it perfectly because I gave all the instructions, okay?
No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future.
Okay, change. We need a really nice A. Change.
Change,
Change.
change.
Yes. Say the first part. No amount of regret.
No amount of regret.
もう一回?
No amount of regret.
Okay. All the pieces were good. No. Got to move through the W faster. Noah.
No,
No amount.
no amount.
Yeah. No amount of regret
No amount of regret
can change the past.
can change the past.
Okay. Keep the N. Can change. You don't have to go. Yeah. I'm going to hear that again. Can change the past.
Can change the past.
Okay. So, you know, 5番. ちょっと行き過ぎ. It's so good. You're really, it's a little bit too much, but it's a great sign. So it's the same sound, but listen to the difference. Uh, past, past,
Past,
past.
past, past,
Again.
past, past,
Yeah, だから 2番目
yeah.
の past.
Past,
Say it again. Past,
past,
last.
last,
It's still a little too much. Fact,
fact,
fact. Listen to the difference.
fact,
You're going fact. I'm going fact.
fact,
Yes. So again, okay, let's do a couple more. That was good. Hat,
hat,
massive.
massive,
A little bit too much. Massive.
massive,
Okay, so the difference is a little bit just the angle. I mean, it's so 微妙でしょ. And the smallest move. I think this part of your tongue just a little bit different, because it's pushing forward, right? As the sound comes through. So you were just too much. Massive, massive.
okay.
I know if it's not enough, massive, you lose it. So excellent though. No amount of regret can change the past.
No amount of regret can change the past,
Can change the past.
can change the past,
Past, past,
past, past,
past.
past.
Yeah. So you need to sort of feel it kind of on your tongue that little bit and just move and use your ears to find again, the comparison is past, 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 too far, past. You lose the vowel. Past.
Past.
That was better. And no amount of worry can change the future.
No,
And don't lose the and
yeah.
no amount.
And no amount of worry can change the future.
Change.
Change.
And no amount of worry can change the future.
And no amount of worry can change the future.
Okay, change, same thing. You're a little bit change. That's just a little bit, this part of the tongue. But it's fantastic because you are doing that. You learn, but that's good. You learned to do that, to really be in control of how your tongue moves. It's just a little too far, but that's fantastic because that shows, awareness. That's what we're trying to build here. Uh, and no amount of worry can change the future.
And no amount of worry can change the future.
Yeah, do the whole thing.
No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future.
Okay, you went back to change. Change.
Change.
You're not alone. 一人、まさ一人じゃないよ、あれ。特に、この change のところで。What you're doing is just very, very common. So we have to practice, right? Change, damn it. Change. I want to change. Let's change. We've got to change. I hope they change. When are you going to change? Okay, do the whole thing again.
No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future.
Change はまだ足りないけど. But no amount of worry.
No amount of worry.
Worry. What? That's one's hard, I know. Worry.
Worry.
Do first before you make R.
Worry.
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 There. The way you did it there sounded much better. Worry. And I would say that is actually Jusamba. Worry.
Worry.
But what made it partly good is that you made the vowel first and then you made the R instead of trying to come in them together. Worry.
Worry.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Don't was great. Worry wa imachi. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Worry wa. Say wa again.
What?
Say for me, would.
Would.
No, not would じゃないよ。これよ W 忘れずに。would.
Would.
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 癖が強いよ. Okay. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
So there you say W, but if it starts with W, as in would, it's so amazing. Uddo. Okay. Last
Okay.
time, do the whole thing.
No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future.
Change.
Change.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Hiro-san.
Okay. No, no, no amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry that can change the future.
Do it again, please. Change was good.
No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future.
Right. So remember, we have rhythm is one thing. And then the next thing that people will focus on are vowels, the big shapes at the center of the words. It's probably just kind of ichiban medatsu that sticks out that we catch. So just do these with me. No amount.
No amount.
Good. So I want you to focus on the vowels. No amount.
No amount.
Regret.
Regret.
Okay, so it's not re, it's re, right? So you don't have to spread. Just re. Regret.
Regrets.
Regret.
Regrets.
Pretty good. The rhythm is really da-da. Regret.
Regrets.
So the first is fast, okay? Can change the past.
Can change the past.
Past. Now, so I was telling Masa he need to pull back a bit, but you need to go forward a bit with the yeah, right? Pass, yeah, 5番でしょ
う
front
ん。
front vowel, front open vowel, yeah. So this part,
いえ、
this is what there, So look, listen,
はい。
pass, not enough. Pass, pass. So
pair,
you need to push it forward a bit. Pass.
pair, past,
Oh, it was better. Pass.
past,
It's better. And then before, pass is too much, right? So you have to find the right spot. Past.
past,
No, not pa. Use your ears too.
pair, past,
Yeah, that was much better. To change can change the past.
can change the past.
Good. That was good. Very good. Both of them
Oh,
were good. Can change the past.
can change the past.
Nice. So the first line, no amount of regret can change the past.
No amount of regret can change the past.
That was pretty good. Amount of regret, something you fumbled. No amount of regret can change the past.
No amount of regret can change the past.
Past. Okay. And no amount of worry can change the future.
And no amount of worry can change the past, change the future.
Okay, so not wadi, worry. So say again, and no
Well,
amount of worry.
no amount of the worry,
Okay, just worry. You went worry, you did something extra. Worry.
worry.
Okay, you don't have to for it's W starts with W to show worry. But I'm seeing
Oh,
you're kind of wet, something like that.
mm,
It's closer. Look where 13 is. It's back. Wo. Do this. Would. No, don't do would because then you'll say udo. So don't do it.
would,
Do just do well, can you say that? Would.
would,
That's good. Now instead of D, would worry.
would, worry,
Closer. Worry.
worry,
Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna sneeze. Worry.
worry,
Mm, worry.
worry,
Okay, you went back to wa a little bit. So instead of worry, worry. Wo.
worry, worry,
Worry.
worry.
That's pretty close. I mean, it's going to be
Mhm.
hard, but just I want you to feel or hear, identify the sound. No amount of worry.
No amount of worry,
Okay, worry. Say it again. Worry.
worry.
No amount of worry can change the future.
No amount of worry can change the future.
Change. Nice big A. Change.
Change
Yeah, you're doing the Niju Boing very well. Lovely
mm,
shape. Can change the future.
can change the future.
Few. You can do a little more because it goes to oo. Few. The lips go forward. Future.
Future,
Few.
future,
Yeah, just say for me, few.
few,
Few. The whole vowel, move your lips.
few,
Few. Few.
few,
Yeah, can I have a few
few.
cookies? I'd like a few
And I
cookies.
have
Same thing, right? Same FEW, same thing, right? Few.
mm,
Future.
future, future.
Good, good. No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future.
No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of the worry can change the future.
Okay. You said no amount of the worry. The got nine. There's no the.
Ah,
And I should have put a
that's
cross through.
it.
You said and a no. And a no. D is silent, right? And no,
No.
right? And no amount of so D wa hatsuan shinai. I know I should put a cross through it. and no amount of worry can change the future. Okay, do the whole thing again.
Okay. No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future.
the まで入れたよ. No amount of the worry. That's okay. All right, good. Good practice.
Yeah. Thank you.
And you're welcome. My pleasure. Dana-san.
No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future.
Very nice. The first one, no amount. It was too much W. It sounds like no, but Noah. It goes through
Noah.
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 Yeah. And partly it's fast too, because the second one is unstressed. No amount.
No amount.
No amount.
No amount.
That was good. That was the right amount of W. No amount of regret.
No amount of regret.
Okay. You sound so good. I want you to get smoothly. No amount of regret.
No amount of regret.
Even smoother from the so in other words, you flow through the consonants. Amount of regret, not amount of, or anywhere you stop. You have to find the exact amount of pressure so that you can flow through it smoothly. No amount of regret.
No amount of regret.
Amount of regret.
Amount of regret.
Amount of it's somehow amount of it's too strong, so no amount of regret.
No amount of regret.
That was better. That was more close. No amount of regret.
No amount of regret.
That too much. Amount of, it went like that. No amount of regret.
No amount of regret.
A little bit strong, because if it's too strong, amount of it'll slow you down. You won't keep the rhythmic flow. No amount of regret.
No amount of regret.
Lighter, the T. No amount of regret.
No amount of regret.
So the T is lighter and faster. T no ho, amount of.
Amount of.
Amount of.
Amount of.
Amount of. Just practice. Amount of. Amount of. See, just try doing it heavy and light. Amount of. Amount of.
Amount of. Amount of.
Amount of.
Amount of. Amount of.
Yeah. The Zoom is a little bit weird on this, but no amount of regret can change the past.
No amount of regret can change the past.
Another thing is amount of. The vowel is too big. That also makes it stronger. If you think the vowel amount of, right?
Amount of.
Keep it really small. Amount of regret.
Amount of regret.
Amount of regret.
Amount of regret.
Yeah. If you listen later to the recording, you'll be able to, I think, really hear it better to see how your amount of, right? And that's just how strong you pronounce the T, right? And no amount of worry can change the future.
And no amount of worry can change the future.
Do the whole thing again.
No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future.
Okay, worry. You have a little bit of worry, right? Keep it, don't let it,
War,
were.
war,
Can you do more? Were.
war.
We were busy.
We were busy.
We were busy.
We were busy.
We were busy worrying.
We were busy worrying.
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 Worrying. Here we use the Y technique.
Worrying.
Yes. We were busy worrying.
We were busy worrying.
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 You still have a little bit of a wah. Worrying. Can you hear a difference between worrying, worrying? Worrying, worrying.
Worrying. Worrying.
Worrying.
Worrying. Worrying.
Worrying.
Worrying.
Yeah, the were was good, but then you need the why. Worrying.
Worrying.
Like that. Perfect. Anyway, do the whole thing. You sound really great.
No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future.
Good. No amount of regret can change the past. And okay, so I advise you to practice this more and speed up. Go faster.
Okay. Yeah.
All of you, at some point, it's helpful and important to just go, okay, I'm going to go now. Try to move it like a regular, normal speed, you know. And look who's there, Yuko Ikagawa-san. Somehow she appeared. I didn't see you come in. Where did
Yes.
Yukiko-san inakunatta ka?
Eh,
You changed. Okay, she left and you're here. So you
mm,
want to try it?
yes, thank you. Um, no amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future.
Okay, so amount, open up, no amount.
No amount.
Good. Past
Past
can change the past.
can change the past.
Past.
Pa past.
That was closer. First, you kind of went
Mm,
past.
past.
It's so interesting. I don't know when you were here, when you came, but I was working with Masa on We worked, maybe you weren't here. Inai kamoshirei. Anyway, it's so interesting. And Masa, could you hear the difference in her tone? Right? It's all about just this little part of the tongue, a little small, a little down, a little forward, a little back. Change the past.
Change the past.
Yeah. Anyway, listen to the recording and you'll be able to hear all the way I was doing that with Amasa. No amount of regret can change the past.
No amount of regret can change the past.
Good amount. You got to really hype
Uh,
them all. You got to get the round. No amount of
mm.
regret can change the past.
No amount of regret can change the past.
Change. Open up a little more. Change.
Change.
Thank you. You had that Nijubon, but it was just like change, very small. Change.
Change.
That's great. And no
Mm.
amount of worry can change the future.
And no amount of worry can change the future.
Change. Change. Change.
Change.
Yeah, open up so you can close. Change.
Change.
Yeah,
Mm.
can change the future.
Can change the future.
Good. Do the whole thing.
No amount of regret can change. No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future.
Okay, so you're a little bit a little bit of just slow. The sounds are good, but you're slow getting, and also, but past, you were still like past,
Mm.
past,
Past,
last,
last,
mast.
mast,
Mast was best. Do again, mast.
mast.
Now you see, because of the sound M before it,
Ah,
your tongue was free. Didn't have
mm,
anything to do with tongue. You kind of got in the right position, so the sound was perfect. Mast.
mast,
But then, oh well, past should be the same.
past,
Mast.
mast,
That's ma, not quite. Mast,
mast,
past,
past,
last,
last,
cast,
cast,
mast,
mast,
cast,
cast,
mast.
mast.
Chinoyo, then.
Ah,
That's why I was repeating it. You could hear mast, cast. Just, M is the lips, right? You're not using the tongue at all.
mm,
Casts K at the back of the tongue coming up.
so,
So that's affecting kind of
mm,
how you place that there. So,
mm,
but this awareness,
mm,
if you're aware and can hear yourself, then you can adjust. that and
Okay.
worked it. Okay, last time. Do it one more.
No amount of regret can change the past, and no amount of worry can change the future.
Okay, very good. The no amount was just too long. No amount.
Okay, no amount.
No amount.
No amount.
Too much W. No. Noah. Around this way. Noah.
Noah.
No amount.
No amount.
You didn't do the same. Noah.
Noah.
No amount.
No amount.
Okay. 이조를.
It's,
That's good. All right. So I'm gonna turn off the recording, but you can stay, right? And stop sharing. So thank you, everybody. I hope that was fun as much that you have as much fun watching it as we had making it. Oh, next week, I don't know who's going to watch the video, but next week I already came up with a sentence that's really, really tricky. There's one technique kind of we're doing is really, really tricky. So we're going to laugh a lot next week because people are going to be very frustrated as they try to do it. It's like your brain's going to. So come next week. It's going to be really fun and we're going to laugh. So thank you for watching this and hope to see you soon. So I'm going to stop the recording. Here we go.